I figured I'd do a little video of the little shits that I do. Maybe it's something that could be, useful to you cunts. I don't know. Maybe it won't be. Maybe it will. Now, there are lots of people out there that do lots of stupid things to their guns, and I think to myself, why the fuck is this happening? Just why the fuck is this happening? Here's a good example. Let's assume, just for a second, that you've bought a gun that is advertised at a certain power. You get the gun, you plug it in, you fire through your chrono, and that's your results. Okay? Now, on this test, I've been applying hop. Yeah? You can see where the power is going down, 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 because I've been applying hop. Now, what is interesting is that, let's assume you get your gun through the post, it's doing 350 out the box, or, 1.13 joule, or whatever. And you set your hop for the weight of ammo you want to use, and uh-oh, your power drops, because the hop rubber is applying pressure on top of the BB. If you imagine this little bungle ball here, what happens is, as the rubber presses down on top of it, it's making it harder for it to escape the barrel. Now, some bolt-action rifle builds, and some other builds as well, fair enough, you can have it so the more hop you apply, it doesn't actually change your power. Bolt-action rifles, there are some builds where you put a .2 in your gun, the fucking thing doesn't even push the BB out, but a .4, perfect. But generally speaking, with Airsoft AG builds, what happens is the more hop you apply, the more pressure you put on your BB, and it slows it down a little bit. So by the time you're hopping a .28, you set your hop nice and straight and the BB goes, woo, nice and straight over there, .28's flying beautifully. But then, when you put a .2 in your mag at your sight and they fire it through the chrono, they go, oh, your power's really low, it's doing 260 or something, and you go, what the fuck is this, what's going on? It's because you're applying hop, you're pushing on the BB, and it's harder to blow the BB down the barrel. You're losing power. So, what you can do is you can make your gun too powerful to use. This one's doing about 370 right now. If you were to turn your hop off, it'd be too hot to use. But when you set your hop for the .28 or the 3, you are bob on, and we are getting those results. There's a .2 going through the chrono. As you can see all the way down there, by the time I set the hop for the .28, it's doing around 340 on a .2. That's fucking beautiful. That's great. Turn the hop off, big problem. Rotary hops are easier to do this with. As you apply hop, that goes down like that, this end lifts up like that, and as you go the other way and turn the hop off, that end goes down. We're going to make it so that end can't go down, so we fill. See that? As your hop rubber gets used and degrades, that will change, you have to apply slightly more, alright? But that's how it sits. So now I put the little nub in, which I can't do first time because obviously there's a camera running and that's fucking life. Like that. And then, when that is in place, in its little slot, boom, it means if I try and turn the hop all the way down, it only goes to there. Because it's being blocked by that filler. You can use putty, you can use a piece of elastic band, a piece of O-ring, just push it inside, make sure it's nice and hard, and then now you cannot turn your hop to the point where your gun is of naughty power. It is not possible, it can't go anywhere. You can apply more hop, you can't apply less hop. Simple, right? Where's that little cunty pin? Now it's reassembled completely, as you can see. If I start turning that hop down, it will get to the point there, see it turn white? That is where I put the filler. It cannot go past that point. Not possible. Which means this gun can no longer be naughty powered.
Fuck me.
Things that people need to realise when they're buying an airsoft gun is that when you're making a video, people turn up out fucking side and start mowing the fucking lawn. When you buy an airsoft gun online, it will give you what the manufacturer states the power should be. Now, some places will actually chrono the gun for you. Some places won't, some places will lie. But if you ever buy an airsoft gun online, do not ever assume that the power that is stated on the website is actually what your gun's going to be doing, because it ain't. It ain't. They've even got their little fucking statements on there saying, do you know what? Maybe not. Probably not right. So, you can't rely on that. It's unfair to assume that they know the power of every single gun, although they should. So, it's worth noting that in a lot of cases, it is quite good to have a gun that is a bit too powerful and then have a little modification like that done, so that when you receive it, you are definitely going to be under the legal power limit for wherever the fuck you are. Alright, in the UK, we have lower power limits than most. So, it's just a good little thing.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Fuck me.
There you go, boys and girls. That, believe it or not, is a 65 quid SEMA. You go to the right place, you can pick one of these up for 65 quid. Granted, not with the fucking crappy EOTech and not with the annoying blurry magnifier. But you can do a lot with one of these. You can do a hell of a lot. Little things. The original piece, why is there jizzle up my arm? Little things. So the pistol grip is very slightly different on the cheap SEMA. As you can see, it fits perfectly. The gun fires great, but there's a gap here. What are you going to do, right? This is a great body kit, just a great body kit. One of these will set you back about 90 quid, give or take. Give or take. Rail system, one of these set you back about maybe 40 quid. 50 quid maybe. The quality on it is just brilliant, really good, really, really good. Now, bits that are still plastic. Stock tube is still plastic. Flash hider is not only still plastic, but it's also still glued on when the guy sent it to me. But you can do everything to one of those cheap shitty SEMAs that you can do to any other M4. And if you are willing to fuck around for a little bit, just a little bit, or pay some cunt like me to do it, you can take a 65 quid gun and you can do every fucking modification that you would do to something like a VFC. So let's sum it up, 450 quid for a VFC. You're paying for the externals, which at the moment, a little bit wobbly, aren't they? We know what I think about the internals. If you're going to trash it and take the parts out anyway, 65 quid SEMA. For less than 200 quid, technically, you can pick up a gun that, minus these parts here, fucking looks like that. 200 quid. So why are you buying yourself a gun that has all the trademarks for 450 quid when you know full well the fucking internal quality ain't all that? And it's solid, mate. It is fucking solid. Even the stock tube. You know, yes, it's plastic, but that is solid. This came out fucking beautifully. I've wired it in for a Warfet. The guy supplied the Warfet. Warfet's gone in. We've kept the standard motor, and we've kept the standard gears, and I've changed out the air seal components and the piston. The hop unit inside it, it still goes. How does she sound though? Yeah? Don't have to buy something fucking top end to get good externals. You don't have to do it. You don't have to do it. Literally 200 quid, minus these optic things, will get you this shape.